Hey y'all, this is Kandi. It is a little after 1 in the afternoon and I have not eaten yet. And I started getting really hungry, thinking, what could I make? And I remembered that I had bought some grass-fed, grass-finished bone marrow bones. So I took one out of the freezer and it's been sitting on the counter for a little bit. And I am going to air fry this at 400 degrees and I'll cook it for probably about 15 or 20 minutes and then we're gonna have some lunch. I'm just gonna have a little bit of fat for lunch and that should keep me full. Bone marrow has so many benefits and I'm just gonna read you off a few. Bone marrow has benefits including bone, skin, and joint health. The bone marrow does contain collagen and that improves your skin and your nails and your bones. It also contains glucosamine and that is good for osteoarthritis and joint pain and inflammation. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties that's very, very good for you. Bone marrow contains stem cells as well. Those stem cells can transform into red and white blood cells, and that can improve immunity and cell repair. It also contains lots of fat that's great for your brain, and it can aid in digestion. So that's just a few of the benefits of bone marrow, and it seems like a great snack to have every once in a while. Some people do fat fasts and they eat bacon and eggs and butter and anything that's really fatty. So this would be a great alternative too. You can get the bone marrow bones and roast those. So that is what we're having today. Hopefully it'll help my skin and everything else. I'm only going to season it with some Redmond's smoked salt, and I love the hickory. That's my favorite. I will put a link down below so you all can get a discount if you buy from Redmond's. Just gonna sprinkle it on top. And I'm giving it a healthy dose. So that is what it looks like. And we are going to air fry it in my Emerald air fryer at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. All right, we will come back when we have bone marrow to taste. Not sure if y'all can hear it, but that bone marrow is already sizzling. All right, y'all, it's been 15 minutes and we're gonna check out the bone marrow. Yum. Does that not look delicious? Oh my God. That's gonna be so good. Well, I gotta let it cool, so we're gonna be back in another 15 minutes after it cools enough to eat. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes and this has stopped sizzling. So I am going to take it out and put it on my plate and we are going to taste that. Now I notice there's a lot of fat that has drained into my grill tray, and I am going to put that in my shot glass because I don't want to waste it. I may take a little sip of that, but I don't know if I could drink a whole shot glass of melted fat, but I definitely will cook with it, maybe eggs, something. I'm not going to let it go to waste. Now, a lot of people eat this bone marrow with crackers. Some people, like carnivores, will just eat the bone marrow by itself, but I do have some pork rinds, Max pork rinds. If y'all have never bought them, they're really good. They're fried in their own beef fat, so you do not have to worry about them being fried in some kind of seed oils. So really good, delicious. I'm gonna get a couple of them here. And we're gonna taste the butter of the gods. I'm gonna break this little piece off. It's a little chunky piece that was underneath the bone. That looks good. Look at that little chicharroni. That's like a little crackling. It's good. All right, we are gonna go in for the marrow. There's a little crust on the top, but underneath is very juicy like butter. So that is what it looks like, and I am gonna taste it. Delicious. So this is grass-fed, grass-finished bone marrow. I bought this particular bone at Piedemonte's Beef. The order came with several bones in the bag. I do have a coupon code. It's not my coupon code, but it's Dr. Sean O'Mara's coupon code for Piedemonte's Beef. It will give you 25% off. I'll link that in the description below. And then if you first go through Rakuten to access the Piedemonte's Beef website, you'll get an additional 4% cash back. I'll link that information down below as well. And then, use a credit card, you get cash back, and then just pay it off before you get interest, and you'll get an extra 2% there. So I try to make the grass-fed, grass-finished beef as cheap as possible, and that's one of the little tricks that I do, is I use the different coupons and go through Rakuten and get my cash back, and then it all adds up. So right there between those three is 31% cash back. And there also is a coupon code out today. I think it's steak for free, the number 4. I'll put it down below, but it's for 4 free New York steaks. So you can combine those coupon codes. The coupon code for Dr. Sean is Dr. Sean, DRSEAN. I'll put it in the description below. So make sure you use that, and make sure you use the free code for free steaks. If the Steak for Me coupon code is expired, just Google it or pay attention to your Facebook ads, because it will pop up with a coupon code for free steak. I always get a free steak or 2 or 4 with my purchase. So that makes it worthwhile to me. And I've noticed that if I put the Dr. Sean first, then I use the free steak coupon, it'll work. You will not get the 25% off for Dr. Sean, his coupon code, if the steaks are already reduced. Every week they have discounts, some of them up to 30%. So pay attention to the sales on there as well. 30% is a great deal. You can't pass it up. Anyway, I am going to eat the rest of my bone marrow. I appreciate y'all joining me today. Hope to see you here next time. And until then, stop eating processed foods.